like seriously, I don't see some women learning. You see this late Osinachi Nwachukwu's case, some women are yet to learn from that woman's story. I am deeply pained. Another woman dead, another woman gone down, all because of what? Because of a side chick. Oh my goodness. And the most painful and annoying part of this whole thing is that a day today is this woman's birthday. See, as a woman, if your mother asked you to remain in an abusive marriage, in an abusive relationship with abusive partner, please be bold enough to ask her straight up, mother, who bathed me? Because I don't see a reasonable mother who carried and nurtured her female child in her womb, or even a male child in her womb for complete 9 months, pass through that labor pain, and still ask that her child to remain in an abusive marriage. Guys, look at what Gistlover posted, and it got me tearing up. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful woman, a beautiful damsel. Hey, just like that. Hello Twetwe. Now, this is what we are saying. The man wey beat him wife to death 2 days ago get one side chick for corner wey him don give belle unto say housewife no born, and housewife wey dem beat to death na she dey bankroll the husband. Hey! See the side chick for front seat doing pepper dem for car wey be say na housewife buy. When we women learn to live so they can live. When? So like this now, this woman don't go and husband expecting baby from side hen. This is a very sad story. Really, really sad. Oh my goodness. Sad. Woman sent to her early grave by husband over fertility issue. According to the family member, the husband beats her and spits her for being barren at any slightest opportunity. Swipe to hear from the deceased before her death. She did some voice notes. Is marriage worth one's life? Now guys, these are the conversations one of the family member had with Gistlover. So this person said, my sister was spied by her husband because she doesn't have her own child in Ibadan. She buys him clothes and cars. This is the buyer. Her name is Alhaji Moji on top. She was almost 45 years when she decided to marry this guy who is Moto. He always followed trailer to offload, so she sold her Lexus Jeep and used the money to buy this guy trailer so he can be his own boss. Then she bought another car. Then the guy said he wants to collect the car so he can be driving it around, which she refused. Then he started beating her all the time. He beats her up that she is always get hospitalized, and he started humanizing with people that even know Moji. So most of his girlfriends started insulting with her barrenness. Then her BP became so high. The guy started spoiling her up and down, telling her friends what she don't say, framing her. She kept on thinking about all the insults. She is always in the hospital. She buy after her BP raised up. Now, this is the guy's Facebook account, Ashimolowo Adekunle. Then the last but not the least, good evening, Oba. Please, my sister husband beat her to buy in on Thursday. Tomorrow was supposed to be her birthday. This is her picture. From this story, all I see is a woman who once fell in love with a man who doesn't have something tangible doing for himself, but because of love, she feels she can elevate this man, she can build this man, she can make this man to be what he wants to be in future, like to be making the most money for the family, which is not a bad idea. It is never a sin to fall in love, but choosing the right person to fall in love is one's choice. The thing is, all these red flags are always before us, are always before women, but they allow love to blindfold their eyes and walk sheepishly into their death trap. If one is blind in relationship, remember, marriage is an eye-opener. In marriage, people reveal their true character. 5 years relationship, 10 years relationship, 8 years relationship, whatever how many years relationship is not enough to know people very, very well. It's when you start living with these people that you begin to know their true colors. You begin to know them. You begin to know their identity, because each day by day they begin to unveil what is inside them. The worst set of men that any woman can marry is men with inferiority complex. Inferiority complex, I am telling you, is the worst red flag any man can have, because that inferiority complex will make a man to suppress that woman, not to reach to her destination, not to rise up, not to make it in life, not to get to that destination she has always dreamt to be, not to make her own money, not to become the boss of her own, not to be independent. This set of men feels that when a woman has money more than them, the woman is in control. The woman will be in control. They will be less of a man. In fact, this set of men, they are the ones that have that jealous spirit in them. And you see, any man that has jealousy, any man with jealous spirit, hey, if you are running away from that man, don't even carry your bata, don't even carry your shoe, don't even carry your slippers. Just run for your dear life without looking back, because they can do and undo. And women should learn how to marry their class. Marry a man that is within your circle. Don't marry a man that you have money more than. I am not saying a woman should not help her husband. No, far from it. But before you try to help that man, remember what you are talking about is the attitude, is the character, is the quality of that man. That there are men that are so ungrateful. If you want to help a man, please, as a woman, check yourself. Check yourself. This man that you are about to help, when he was poor, when he was not up to your standard, was he jealous when you are the one bringing the most money? Was he jealous when you are the one making the most money? Was he jealous at every of your footsteps? Bottom line there is, what was his attitude towards you then when you were making the most money? That should be every financial woman's case study. There are some marriages and relationships that are not worth fighting for. My dear, first of all, run for your life. Once you sense that red flag, a cheating man, a man that is violent in nature, always beating you, financial abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, whichever abuse is abuse, run for your dear life. I have never seen an abuser that changed you. Even if that abusive person changes, there must still be an element of that abusive character in there. They don't change completely. It's either you stay there and manage it, just face whatever that comes out, or you leave. Now that she is dead and forgotten. Life continues, and the side chick is even pregnant, expecting a baby. Before I round up, guys, you see, some pastors, some men of God, some preachers of the gospel, please and please stop telling your members to stay in an abusive marriage. Because stop telling them, stop sending them to their early grave with your doctrine. In as much as divorce is a sin, separation is not a sin. Advise them to separate. Advise them to go their own separate ways first, for their sanity's sake, before they can reconsider if they will come back again and still become that husband and wife. Separation is never a sin. I repeat, separation is not a sin. Please, pastors, stop sending women to their early grave. Stop sending men, husbands, wives to their early graves with your doctrine. Hopefully women learn from this one and pick one or two advice, one or two analysis. And as for men, if you are tired of that relationship and marriage, learn to work away. If you are hot-tempered, you are temperamental, Biko, check yourself into a rehabilitation center. Go and meet a mental expert. At least by the time you go and come out, you will understand what life is. You will understand that life is too short to be cut off. That life is too short for someone to buy anybody or allow anybody to buy in his hands. With that being said, guys, that brings me to the end of this video. And in case you're watching for the first time, this is Gist Uncut and Analysis. On this channel, we react, we analyze, we give trending gist, celebrity news, true crime and true crime stories. And to my internet subscribers, thank you for always watching, liking, commenting and sharing. Bye bye for now, as I'm signing out for my next one. Peace out. I love you all. Bye.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated.